Welcome to the Cryptonomatron. Thanks for joining me today. And as promised, here is the bonus video of the 3 coins I think could possibly moon in 2018. But if this is your first time here and you want to know more about coins that could moon, cryptocurrencies, ICOs, Bitcoin and other related stuff, then click on that subscribe button, click on that bell notification icon, and you'll get notified every time I upload new content and every time I go live. Thanks for doing that. Let's get down to it. This is DERO, and this is a privacy blockchain with a twist. The DERO Project aims to build a decentralized blockchain which allows people to control what details are shared with companies, corporations, service providers, or even the general public. So it's a new experimental blockchain technology written in Golang with a focus on enhanced privacy and smart contracts, but still maintaining transparency and security of the blockchain. So the goal is to create a unique state-of-the-art blockchain tech with enhanced reliability, privacy, security, usability and portability by bringing together some of the best proven tech like Cryptonomatron protocol and smart contracts, thereby allowing for the creation of private smart contracts. Sound interesting? So why private smart contracts? Well, maybe not everybody wants to share and have others view details of the customers who've used their smart contract system or participated in it, or access different contracts or services. So yeah, transparency in contract details is good, but you might not want to share or disclose those details to the rest of the world or certain users as well. So that's the attraction of having private smart contracts. In addition, the smart contracts will run on the DERO blockchain on a DERO virtual machine, or a DVM. Now that's a Turing complete 256-bit virtual machine runtime environment for the smart contracts with Cryptonomatron protocol and additional modifications. So the DVM, or the DERO virtual machine, is unique because in addition to executing smart contracts, it maintains the privacy and fungibility of the identities involved in the smart contract. So the DVM will support the Solidity and Golang languages. That's obviously the Ethereum language, Solidity and Golang, what they're using here, and it's in the development phase at the moment. And I think I read somewhere on their blog it's going to be about 30 to 45 days before the alpha, or the Dero-Atlantis is launched. So not long to wait already, and they've already got the blockchain up and running. There's a block explorer, code on GitHub, and it's very much a community-based project, which is what initially drew me to it. So where are they going with this project? Well, DERO was started as a code fork of Monero. Now, when you code fork something, it means you just take the code, essentially, for your own project. You don't hard fork the coin. And you utilize the Cryptonomatron protocol for your own devices, basically for your own blockchain. Now, they aim to be a completely new technology with integration of the Cryptonomatron protocol features for privacy, but also with smart contracts as well. And that's why this project is so interesting. Now, in the first quarter of 2018, they have almost managed to complete the implementation of Cryptonomatron protocol in the Golang language. The second quarter, we're coming up to the release of the Dero-Atlantis, which is like their alpha, and that will have the GUI wallets available, sub-address support, atomic swaps, and hopefully smart contracts will be tested on the blockchain. Third quarter 2018 will see smart contract support introduced to the blockchain in full, and fourth quarter 2018 they'll be looking for partnerships, enhancements, and you'll have to read the white paper for more details. So one of the unique features of DERO is that they're going to be truly private smart contracts. Now, to my knowledge, I don't think there's another project that actually offers truly private smart contracts. Yeah, there are projects that are, like Hyperledger, that offer permissioned contracts, but this is different. This is truly private smart contracts, keeping all aspects of the smart contract completely private on the original blockchain. Now that's important, not using a side chain or off-chain solutions or a second layer or something else. This is actually on the actual blockchain. That's why it's so important, and again, another reason why you should be maybe looking at this a little bit more closely. So some of the key features of this particular cryptocurrency are going to be privacy, obviously, using the Cryptonomatron Monero algorithm, also smart contracts as well. Again, they'll be you know, very, very rare to see a crypto coin with smart contract functionality. They'll be able to implement atomic swaps. They'll have mobile and offline wallets, a lightweight wallet as well, so you don't have to download the entire blockchain. I know how annoying that is. Fills up your hard drive and really, really pain in the arse. They'll be able to have sub-addresses as well, so you can create additional public addresses for one wallet, meaning that you can give a different public address every time you use the wallet, which is a nice feature. Many other cryptos are now implementing that, of course. You can also have escrow services on the blockchain, so you'll be able to take advantage of Dero by using it as a trusted third party and applying escrow service, address signing and certifying as well. And also voting rights you can use this for as well. So it's got quite a few use cases. You can see you might be able to use it for KYC checks, you know, because it's private, and also for voting as well. Anything that requires, you know, real privacy and security, this will fit the bill. So it's very much a community-based effort, this sort of venture. The devs are obviously quite private. You can find them on the forums and everything else if you want to go and chat with them and find out more about the project as well. They're also on Reddit, which we'll look at in a second. But the interesting thing I found about this project was they actually have their own forum. You know, most of these projects nowadays are using Discord and Telegram and stuff like that. Well, they've got no Telegram and no Discord either. So I applaud ye for the oldie forum. The way I grew up with the internet, using a forum, fantastic. So yeah, you can go to the forum, ask questions, discuss. All the information is presented there in a simple to read and easy to find manner. Again, they're on Twitter as well. Reddit, they've got a decent Reddit, and Slack, which I don't use because it nips my teeth. But yeah, there you go. They're a community-based coin, so you won't find their faces on the website, but they're there if you want any questions answered about the project. So the maximum supply for this coin is 18.4 million, but that's only for the first 8 years. After that, they'll start to add 157,000 Dero per year every year. So there was a pre-mine for this. 2 million was pre-mined. It's been split into 3 sections. The first million has been locked for 4 years. Second 500,000 has been reserved for various activities and is subject to release over the next few years. The third tranche is another 500,000, and that's been reserved for development and will be unlocked again in stages over the next 4 years. The one thing that I wanted to point out aside from those details was this areas they want to strive to refine constantly in the future. They want to reduce energy consumption of the network, reduce block times, increase transactions per second, reduce the blockchain sync times and resource utilization, reduce blockchain size overall, increase reliability and security of the network, secure hardware wallet with biometrics, regular audits and updates of the core cryptography to negate the benefits of quantum computations. Very interesting, eh? So as I mentioned, the Dero-Atlantis release, I guess, of this blockchain is coming soon, within about 30 or 40 days. Some of the features are truly private smart contracts with crypto privacy. That'll be amazing. Complete SSL and TLS across the network. Block times of up to 3 seconds. 500 transactions per second. Now, you might not think that's a lot because there are other projects boasting that they can do 1 million a second or whatever, but that is more than sufficient for what this is going to be able to do. But they have a focus on scaling that as well, up to many, many more transactions per second. They're going to have no orphan blocks, faster settlements and confirmation times of less than 60 seconds, and chain spending will be allowed after 60 seconds as well. It will be a lightweight mobile and offline wallet, and all features on the native blockchain without any Lightning networks, validators, or off-blockchain solutions. So, as I said, it's coming soon. Source code will be released too, and technical papers will follow. So it just came on CoinMarketCap a few days ago, and as we can see, it is currently at $3.43, and you can see the total supply is 4 million, just a shade over 4 million. Circulating supply with that pre-mine taken off that I mentioned is 2 million, and fairly decent volume for this project, over 100,000 US in the last day, and you know, that's just a little bit over 11 Bitcoin. Market cap though, just a shade under 7 million US dollars. So yeah, this still has some potential here, I feel. What do I like about Dero, well, there's a few things I like about it, not least of all the beautiful website where I pinched this image from. But I think this is an opportunity here, and I think this is still a very, very low price for the coin and a very low market cap given what this project is offering. What's there, you know, again, a level above what's available at the moment. The technology's advancing all the time in blockchain, we know this, but this is an opportunity at this particular price level and market cap, I feel, for something that could potentially be game-changing. And again, it could be game-changing for smart contracts. Entirely private smart contracts have not been done yet, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, this could be very, very useful indeed. And again, this project is down to business. There's no bullshit about it. There's no ICO, no messing about, no people, you know, trying to raise money, raise funds. They're getting this done. They're launching the project, they're launching the blockchain, and then they're going to sort everything out afterwards, which I like. I like that. It's a no BS approach. Blockchain is coming imminently. Not long to wait before the Dero-Atlantis version is launched, and that will have a whole host of features. We can look at the code, we can look at the technical papers, so much to look forward to, and it's not far away either. Again, you should be getting in now if you're thinking about buying into this coin. And again, there's loads of use cases for this blockchain, not only you know, normal usage for the smart contracts and the functionality that provides, but because it's private, it gives other opportunities as well, such an added level of security, even having it on the main blockchain for, say, know your customer checks and other use cases as well. And it is community supported and will be open source as well, which I like. Having the backing of an existing community is very important, especially for projects like these. You know, they're not vaporware. These are serious projects backed by proper developers that are putting the time and effort in actually launching something that's worthwhile. So all projects pose some sort of risks, and this one is no exception. The thing that I noticed about this project that was a risk is the large pre-mine of 50% of the total supply. Half the total supply was a pre-mine. Yep, it's staggered release and it's going to go onto the markets eventually. It might be of concern. I don't think it will affect this project too much as it's staggered, but we'll need to wait and see. But you've got to be aware of it, and that's why I'm mentioning it here. This isn't a proper company either, but then neither were many of the other established coins that you know and love. And I don't think, I'm not concerned about this overly, but it might be of a concern to some of you that like to see, you know, registration documents and, you know, people in suits and ties. This is a developer and a community-based project, and as such, it has yet still to establish itself properly. But again, I have to mention it, it is a risk. And no visible faces behind the project, and that might be off-putting. There are a lot of people behind it, developers and stuff, but there's, again, no faces on the website, no team being mentioned. You know, that may be a concern for some of you, and rightly so. You know, that's part and parcel of the risk. And it sounds like an 80s pop group. Crack that whip. Yeah. And a lot of work is going to have to be done on this even after the blockchain and smart contracts are implemented. They've got to find a route to market for this to be a success. That's going to be the biggest challenge, and that's the biggest risk of this project, in my opinion. This might require some capital, some venture capital funding to move forward with its ambitions. Again, that might be a risk as well. Are they able to raise the funds? Are they able to move forward? Potential gains for this project. I think this has got a good future, but again, we have to bear in mind, in a long, ultra bearish market, which I don't think we'll see again this year, at least I hope not, this could probably go down about 50%. It's not going to disappear. This has got good support, it's got good use case, it's got new technology, it's going to be here. But again, newer projects tend to they tend to have worse results in an ultra bearish environment. We saw that in the last couple of months. In a bearish market, I think this will go down a bit, again, you know, from where it is. But in a bullish market, and with implementation, with the Atlantis version being released shortly, with the code being available for us, technical paper coming, Yeah, I'm bullish. I think 25x on this project is easily achievable. Again, you know, this is a 7 million market cap coin at the moment. So it's got so much potential going forward. And I think if we really go ting tong, that means crazy in Thai. If we go ting tong with this project, you know, and it goes like a perma bull and we get a trillion market cap, I reckon this will do a 50x. No problem whatsoever. Easy peasy. So, the other thing I forgot to say is it's only available on 2 fairly minor exchanges, Stocks Exchange and Trade Ogre at the moment. So it provides another opportunity again before it goes onto a bigger exchange and maybe shoots up in value. So there's that as well. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please like, please subscribe, and you know, click that bell notification icon and you'll get notified when I upload new content. I did this video because I couldn't quite decide which 3 out of the 4 I wanted to actually put in this series, and I'd already named the series after the first couple of videos. Best out of 3, I suppose, so you get a bonus. There you go, 4 for the price of 3. Thanks for joining me, guys. I do appreciate it. I'll see you later on the Cryptonomatron channel. Peace. I'm outie. Bye bye. See you later. Sayonara. Adios, muchachos.